comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Gets the counter. Knockdown. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Gets the jump in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Snares him. And the throw ends the round. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Blocks the low heavy. Scrapping it out up close. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Big opportunity now in this corner. Throws them forward and maintains the corner. There's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. Blocks it. Barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters planning something? They just, ooh, what a smart throw. Ooh, you never blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. Blocks the low kick. Who's gonna take it? Ugh, scuffle. Flatline zone. That was Texas Tech's hand as you're gonna get in a fight. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump in catches them. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Checks with a projectile. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Takes a trip. Snares him. Gets the jump in. Right lead opens up. Dashes up. Low heavy for the win. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Nails the anti-air. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. Player two can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Barely blocks the jump in. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Good job escaping that dangerous corner. Experiencing burnout. Breaks the block with a throw. Blocks it. Throws him. Knocked out and jumps. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. What are you jumping in for? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. The low. Yo, put that away.
Merde.
A jump in? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. With super arts into play, nothing stops this train.
Putain.
Just smothering them with blows. Rain on their parade. This kind of violence is a beautiful thing. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and move all in with a rush. Looking for a hold. Jump drops them from the air. Lightning kicks. Player one may be able to pull a fast one. Finds the target. Noticeable life lead. Whoa! Critical art now? Burns out. I can't believe it. Players low heavy. What will be the follow-up here? Grab them! Ugh, take a seat. Ooh, crushes the shins. Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Putain.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with a projectile. Uses a drive parry against the attack. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. That was a solid anti-air. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Blocks the jump in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. I can't keep track of these corner switches.
Merde.
Double
Putain.
now. Are we KO? Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Long low attack hits. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Nice double lariat. They break things off to take a quick breather. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Double lariat and now? They can't squander this punish counter check. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Quick breather. Player two blocks the low kick. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? A thunderous drive impact to close the round. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Oh, whiffs the throw. Goes to the overdrive. Jump in, finds the mark. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. There's a corner switch. Neither of them willing to back off here. Limited resources at hand right now. Player two has used up all of their drive gauge. Holds out with a block. The jump-in is denied. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Merde.
Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Headbutt. Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. In there! Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Strings it all together. Double lariat and now? That drive impact is blocked. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Nice double lariat. Their drive gauge
Merde.
is there. Player two, burnout activates. Going in? Super close, raw critical. What's gonna happen? Both life and super hard gauges are not looking good. Crowns him from above. Okay, he denies the jump-in attempt. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. The low kick hits, throws him. Checks with a medium kick. Back into the corner. What's low heavy? Hits the drive. Low heavy, but no go.
Merde.
Hard. Getting up close and personal. Perfect execution with the anti-air. What now? Will this super art do anything? The Dragon Lash super hits home. A real test of nerves here. You know they were waiting for that. No! This will break them. Do they have what it takes? Oh my God! Lost super. But they are done. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Which drops them from the air.
Merde.
Player two chases them down. Starts off zoning with fireballs.
Putain.
Flips them up. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They were right to be on.
Merde!
Heavy punch sends him flying. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen here? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Going in, ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Goes for the jackhammer, wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Another fight is coming your way.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Gotta do this. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Solid combo. Overhead. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Life lead opens up. The jump in is denied. Grabs him. Taking stock. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. This is a critical. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Springs forward with the drive rush. Finishes with the throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Big low, reaching heavy. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. What'll happen here? Still slugging it out at this range. Hits him with a stop and pop. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Connects with the throw.
Merde!
Breather. Player 2 holding on to that point, springs forward with the drive rush. Okay, here we go. There's a burnout. Closing moments of the match. Flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. They are letting it fly from the get-go. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Low, heavy, but no go. Turning it right up with a super. I hope you're not a lightweight because one stiff heads up is enough to ether you. Good presence of mind to pull the trigger. What's next?
Merde!
Player 1 has a super gauge advantage. They're in range. We're gonna see a jump. Excellent block. Low heavy. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Keep burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation when Burke drops him from the air. Player 2 can't let this simmer. Low heavy. It is over. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Looking to slice up the limb with a demon gift. Smart play with the throw. Projectile to try and change the situation. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. That's one huge life lead. With perfect execution and game nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
Merde!
Gets the combo. Shoryuken, scrapping it out up close. Shows the medium kick. Jumps in. Medium kick hits. Dope. This can lead to some big damage. Player 1, the drive impact doesn't work. Player 1 has got to work some magic with his limited drive. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Gotta do better than that. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Experiencing burnout. What now? Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. There's a drive impact. They gotta dig down, chops off the tank, and scores the win. Player 2
Putain.
was an absolute beast in that match.
T'as la chance qu'il a eu, quoi.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Got it. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Low kicks are a no-go. Gets the crossover. Using the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 has the life lead. Gets the jump in. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Neither fighter can rely on their driving, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Gets the knockdown, and now KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Combo with the target combo. Throws them to negate the block. Cycle flicker finding them. Going in. Uses the target combo as a filler. You've got to be mindful of who brushes that off and keeps going. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 2 is dominating this match. KO! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Goes for the jump in to start.
Merde.
The last round. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Zones with the fireball. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Dangerous range here. Hands on the hunt. Fights back with authority. Low heavy. A jump. The jump in is denied. Reads the jump in perfectly. Takes them up. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Rushes in. Anti-air in the clutch. A real test of nerve impact. Squat. Low heavy with authority. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
La quitté.
Now, find a new rival.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The combo's there. Saw that low heavy coming. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. What are they thinking here? Tries to bait him with the projectile. There's a drive rush to throw the answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? Blocks the jump in. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Tries to throw but doesn't connect. Trips them up. The jump in catches them. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit? Yes! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Projectile to try and change the situation. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Takes a trip. They break things off to take a quick breather.
Merde.
Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Jumps up. Drink level maxed out. This party's getting crazy. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. The low heavy is denied. Low heavy. This can lead to some big damage. Still slugging it out at this range. This is going to hit for a critical arc. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their lifestyle, but also their nerves. The next touch may decide this round. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. The jump-in is denied. Wraps it up with a throw.
Catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Bending that drive gauge. Grabs him. Puts one in the pocket. No good up high. Low heavy.
Merde. J'ai raté.
Right. Decides to go in with the target combo. Throws them to negate the block. The drink levels at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? All right, what's coming up next? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Knockdown. Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. Ah, burnout activates. Taking stock. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Medium kick hits. Checks them with the projectile. Blocks the low heavy. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Jumps in. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Denies the jump-in. Going in, zones with the fireball. Player 1 is barely connects with the throw. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Both fighters planning something? A real closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. This can lead to some big damage. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. The drive impact doesn't work. Both fighters look to set flush anti-air. They were right to be on guard there. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Nice fire, change of plan. Okay, here we go. Low heavy, overdrive arrow kick. What now? Back dashes for space. Rushes in. Reversal. You'll cut that boy off. Getting it all on the drive run. Impact, squat. The low. There's the counter we wanted. What a statement with that fire. Pumps the brakes on the impact. What a clutch low heavy. They were sitting on their meter for this super hard. I don't know if this is enough to kill. Wasn't a sure bet, but the meter management was so on point.
Jamie,
Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
What an opening statement there.
The low heavy's blocked. Blocks the impact. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Gets the crossing. Very solid corner switch. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? What solid throat tap. The jump-in is denied. Shoots off a fireball up close. Medium kick hit. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Drive rush to keep it going. Shows a medium kick, springs forward with the drive rush. Each hit is so important here. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Their spacing is... Were they baiting them into that?
Up in there! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Time for a drink. Box him with a target combo. Okay, they trade hits. Neither of them willing to back off. Hits him with his free flow. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Digs in deep to get that drive. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Barely blocks the jump in. Block, oh my, the throw tech.
Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation.
Player 2,
All in with a rush.
Light uses the gauge for a super art.
Come on. It's time
The
to
super
trade.
hits and this looks like it's gonna kill. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The jump in is denied. Finds the target. Jumps solid anti-air. Player blinks.
Merde.
Swagger step. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What's next? Blocks the low kick. Catches them out. Close range projectile. Player 2, perfect tech. Nothing stops this train. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Lands the super. Time for dessert. Fireball pressure. Anti-air into what a finish.
Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Street Fighter 6.